Hello guys, my name is Yenndo and welcome back. So, welcome to the first reaction to now the first Coryxkenshin Sunday, which is 001. So, I just want to announce that actually every Friday and Saturday I'll react to Coryxkenshin Sunday is what I meant to say, so. Anyways, I don't own any of the stuff that he's going to react to. I know he's going to react to Llama probably. So, yeah. Obviously, this video belongs to him. So, anyways, let's get to it.
Hey, what are you doing over there? Kind of early for the video, huh? It doesn't start for about, 3 more minutes. Wait. Don't leave yet. You might as well just hang out with me till it gets started. So I want to pitch you
Okay.
guys this idea, alright? You see, I'm all cozied up.
Yeah.
Got the little Voltron. Yeah, I'm not tall enough.
Uncomfortable
It's getting
too.
cold here in Michigan. October's coming up, and I thought this would be a good time to implement a series where every Sunday we watch some scary videos. I was thinking something like Spooky Scary Sundays.
Yeah.
But that's a mouthful. It might be a little.
It literally
What do
became one
you
of the
guys
most
think of that
popular series on his channel.
description? They can write in the description now, huh? You earned this one. Down in.
This reminds me of How Basic, where he slammed himself against a door. If you guys don't know how Basic is, he's basically this YouTuber who used to. He's basically this YouTuber who does tutorials, but also it just goes into chaos every single time. Let's just say he goes insane. Let's just
In the
say.
comments, hashtag
Just say
demonetization.
demonetization.
You guys remember when we reacted to that Llama Arts video?
Mm-hmm.
Where your boy got permission. Llama Arts
Yeah.
himself, or himself, I don't know what you are, approved and gave us permission to react to their videos, so you
That's
don't gotta
awesome.
feel bad.
That's
I'm
awesome.
not stealing anything. I got permission. Conscience is clean. I'm thinking every weekend, every Sunday, we could react to some scary videos, some horror animations, creepypastas, whatever y'all want to do. Well, that being said, I'm gonna get a snack for this. You might as well come with me, right? Now, this is the part where I just would move the camera and then we would be downstairs, but I'm just gonna. I ain't cutting nothing out. I just about to just walk with me, I guess. Right, this Sunday. Doing some editing. I was rendering a video actually. I was thinking, while you're here, you could slice that like button for me.
Sure.
I really appreciate it.
Sure.
Some people don't understand.
Sure, I'll just do that right now.
Samurai, we're trying to reach like 4 million subscribers before the end of the year. That'd be probably not gonna happen, but
yeah, right. Dude's legit, I think at 15 million subscribers.
Guys drink those? Capri Suns? Is this too much?
I
Too much.
get it, because Corey loves Swedish fish. That's awesome.
Too much?
Yeah, that's too much. Just grab a water bottle.
Alright guys, let's get this started. We got a couple.
Well, coincidence because I'm literally filled with liquid.
Momo in the back
Too
here.
much.
Momo, don't even try today. If you want to do your freaking intro, you're gonna have to.
Here we go.
How many more times do I gotta sit through that?
Imagine if she did the entire series. That'll be crazy.
Alright guys, so this first one is called Fishing Stories Animated. Now, Llama Arts, I'm a big fan. I'm gonna say this. So there's no misunderstandings, nothing's getting misconstrued. Alright, your link's down in the description. Llama Arts said that they like my videos, so let's get it. Daryl's Pond. Oh, is that the name of the story?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
There used to be a pond about half a mile away from my old house that I would commonly go fishing in. It was nicknamed Daryl's Pond. I still have no idea who Daryl was or why it was called that. but
Hmm.
nobody owned it, so people would once in a blue moon go fishing there as well.
Okay.
It was usually me by myself, though. I had dug a pole into the ground where I would tie a noose to and from my small kayak. I'd say it was about 3 in the afternoon when I rowed out to the middle of the pond, the sweet spot for getting a decent catch.
Like
There was another
relaxing.
person coming out from the
What
trees.
the?
Oh,
I waved
heck
at him and
no.
gave him
Okay, I'm not gonna be pausing it today, but is that John Scare Spectre?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Scarce here. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Scarce here.
coming out from the trees. I waved at him and gave him a smile.
Actually, this counts as a thumbnail moment, actually. Like, imagine you're in a kayak, you're going fishing, you meet this other person, and you're like, oh, I'm fishing by someone else is gonna be fishing with me, that's great. I'm gonna try and capture his energy, like, he is seeing someone else that is going to go fishing. Just do the most chill expression. Just do this. There we go. Um, if I just want to point this out real quick, that all the thumbnail moments are inspired by Wii's scheme. He does these thumbnail moments where he tries to capture the energy of a moment, and then he puts it in the thumbnail. And we're gonna do the same. So we don't want to get. The reason why I said we is because me and my friends don't want to get sued by We Scheme. Everything, all the whole thunder moment he does, that's all inspired by him.
He hopped
We
into a
do,
small
that's all
boat
inspired by
floating by
him.
the edge of the
So,
pond and began to row over to me.
no one
Okay.
ain't getting
As
their
he got
feelings
close enough
hurt.
where trying to speak to him wouldn't come off as obnoxious, I gave
I
him a
might do a
friendly,
better thumbnail
perfect
moment
day,
in this
isn't
video,
it?
maybe.
Yes, absolutely, he said.
I
He
don't
didn't
trust
say
you.
anything after that, and I started to feel a bit awkward, as
Maybe
if
he
I
just
were
wants to have a
obligated to keep
friend,
some kind of
Corey. Maybe he just
conversation
wants to have
going
a
now.
I
friend.
hate that feeling.
So, you come out here to throw some lines? I asked. No, I don't actually fish.
Do you just
What the
want to
frick
have
are
a
you doing out here?
conversation?
Well, it's never a bad day to relax on the pond,
You want to just
I
have a
said.
conversation?
He continued to row
What
closer to me
the?
until his boat collided with mine,
Okay.
creating a big
What?
thud.
Are you
What
serious?
the
Genuinely
heck?
uncomfortable now.
Yo, look at his face. This big old pond out here. And you just want to roll? It's like when dudes go in the bathroom. It's like 50 stalls. You go to one random one, somewhere down the side. And then somebody come in and come to the stall right next to you. It's all this room in here.
Hey, wanna play some
Okay, let me pause. The way he's like talking about like annoying that reason when someone is like going next to you reminds me of Lily Singh. If you don't know who she is, her types of videos are really annoying. Not are really funny is what I mean. Are really funny. The way she explains each type is so funny. Is what I meant.
video games? I know I do. I haven't seen the sun in years.
I didn't feel threatened, just weirded out.
Nah,
I was only
get away
24
from
years
me.
old.
Actually,
I was only
Get away
24
from
years
me.
old. I feel threatened.
this counts as a better thumbnail moment. Actually, imagine the dude you just met is now bumping his boat into yours, and just said he doesn't actually go fishing. Let me just try and actually capture the shocked expression, the shocked energy that he's having. Just there we go. I don't know which one I'll use, but I'm sure there'll be a better one, maybe.
Just weirded out.
Nah,
I was only
get away
24
from
years
me.
old. This guy looked like he was late 40s or 50s.
Yeah.
There was an awkward silence. I tried to just act like I was focused on trying to make a catch, but by now that wasn't even on my mind.
I'm getting out the.
This guy was
Yeah.
weird. I didn't know what he wanted, and I was uncomfortable being so close to him. I felt him looking at me, or at least in my direction, as I faced halfway to the opposite direction of him. I took a quick glance to my right. Yeah, he was staring at me.
What?
Hey, what you doing over there? Catching a little fish.
Decided to be ballsy and lock eye contact with him. After about 4 seconds, he looked away.
Nah.
So, where are you from? I asked him.
Why is he trying to talk to him?
Up there. He pointed behind himself in the direction of the woodsy hill leading past
He
the
lives
dirt
in the
road.
woods?
Oh, you live by Suffolk? I asked. No, I'm not. He said.
Then where do you live?
Where do you live?
What made you decide to come out here? I said. Why not? I continued to try and
Okay,
uncomfortably
it's time
fill
to
the awkward silences
just
that kept
leave.
coming
Just
up.
leave.
Leave.
His
Leave.
responses were dry.
Yeah,
He didn't contribute
Corey's
anything to what was barely a
On
conversation.
my side. Just leave.
Trying to talk to your crush. Hey, how you doing, girl? Okay.
They're not.
If someone... okay, imagine you send your bae, your girlfriend, basically a novel of how you feel, and then she responds with K. She is most likely not interested in what you're saying. So...
not doing anything with half a smile on his face, looking either at me
Or they
in
don't
my
want to
general
talk to
direction
you.
throughout.
Whatever, which.
I was creeped out.
Yeah,
My
just
heart was
leave.
racing at this point.
Just leave. This
Far saying that I
dude's
was nervous for my
weird.
life.
This dude is
We were
weird.
surrounded by trees in all directions. In the
Just
middle of the
leave. The
pond.
dude is weird.
Dude.
I started to row a bit closer to land.
Yeah,
in a
Wait,
very
yeah, thank
low-key
you.
Kind of way,
Yeah.
trying
Thank
to
you.
play it off as me just trying to find a better spot to find some fish.
Don't follow me, dude.
I was horrified when I saw he was following me.
Oh my gosh.
It was right there, huh? I felt a shake in my voice. I got close enough to the edge of the pond where I finally told
Alright,
the man,
just-
I think
just
I'm gonna call
leave.
it a day.
Yeah.
I turned to see his reaction. He was still staring at me, but his smile was gone
What?
now.
What do you want?
I can't let you leave, he said.
Oh,
What do
no.
you mean
He
by
lifted
that?
his flannel to expose a hand
Oh,
sticking out
God.
of his ear. As
He
soon as
now
I could
wants to
process
kill
what I was
you.
looking at,
He wants
I
to
dove
kill
out of
you.
the boat for land. Ran the whole
Yes.
half-mile uphill through the woods back
Yeah,
to my
just
house.
hide.
Unlocked
Just hide.
every door and window as soon as I made
Just
it home.
hide.
I pulled down the blinds to the dining room window,
Just hide.
leaving it open just a crack for peeking outside undetected. It started to get dark out, and I left every light in the house off, still peeking out to the front yard, making sure I wasn't followed.
Nah, I'm going
The
to a
time
hotel.
came when I finally decided I wasn't followed. I realize now, like you, that not calling the police immediately was a huge
Yeah, you
mistake.
should call 911 at that moment.
I kept my bedroom windows open to let the room air out. My bedroom was on the second floor, so I wasn't worried about being watched through the window.
I'll be calling 911 instant as
About
soon as I
half
get
an
to the
hour after
house.
shutting the light and falling under the covers, I heard the sound of leaves crunching from outside.
No.
He found your house?
Oh,
I
come
sat up to hear
on.
it more clearly. It was definitely something walking around out there. Normally, I would assume it was a deer or a bear, but after what just happened, I would.
Y'all know what time it is, right? Don't
No.
look at me confused. Y'all know what time it is. My man is outside the window. It's only one thing I can do.
What?
It's only one thing I can do. Hey, you want to be outside my window? That's cool. That's cool. I got something for you. I got something for you. You want to be outside my window? You about to get this buckshot, baby boy. Now what you trying to do? Y'all think I be playing over here?
No.
Let somebody.
Still in paranoia mode. I sat up as still as a statue, except for my shaking out of fear, waiting as the sounds of the steps stopped. Hey buddy, you up there? Are you
No.
trying to sleep? Sorry, I
No.
didn't mean to wake you. I felt
Yeah,
like 100 pounds
just call
fell
911 at this
directly onto my
point.
chest.
Just
It was the
call
same
911 at
voice.
this
I
point.
knew it right away.
He's playing
I didn't make
games
a
with
sound.
him.
I crept out of the room quietly
Yeah,
downstairs
thank
to the
you.
kitchen and
Yeah,
grabbed the
thank
phone,
you.
practically crawling on my way out
Thank
to
you.
avoid being seen through the open blinds. I called 911
Thank
like
you.
I should have earlier in the temporary safety
Yeah,
of
you
my
should have
bedroom.
called 911
I made sure to
earlier.
whisper into the phone, as I was still hoping that he hadn't yet heard or spotted me. 20 minutes felt like an hour as I sat behind my bed, waiting for the police to arrive in constant fear that I would hear glass breaking from downstairs, or a thud on the back door, or even just a voice again from down below my window outside. The police did a thorough investigation of the property in nearby woods, turning up nothing.
Oh, come
They suggested I
on.
stay with a friend or a family member for a few days.
Just
You gotta
So
move.
I did.
You gotta move now.
I never heard
Thank
from or saw the
you.
man again, but I
Uh-huh.
still moved a month later.
Thank you.
I couldn't deal with the constant fear and paranoia of being watched through my windows.
Thank you for
I feel
having
much
common
more
sense.
comfortable fishing out by the bay now.
Haha, Friday the
Did you
13th
get killed by
reference.
something else?
Friday the
Yo,
13th
that story
reason.
was lit.
I buy the same
Friday
car
the
as you do,
13th
only I get it much
reference.
cheaper. I save hundreds of dollars a month.
For
I do this
all
one
of you
simple
horror
trick
movie
that I'm about to
fans,
show
you know the
Don't
ending
spend
of
another
Friday the
dime
13th.
shopping online.
You know the ending.
All right, guys. This next one is called Hitchhiking Horror Stories Animated. I am an avid non-supporter of hitchhiking. Hitchhiking Horror Stories.
3 months after I turned 16 in 2005, I got my first car, a 99 Toyota Camry. On a warm Saturday night, when my friend Alex invited me over to one of his friend's big parties,
And of course,
I knew I
it's
wouldn't
because
be in a condition
teenagers
to drive the Camry
are
home
like
afterward.
going to
So we
parties.
carpooled with Alex's
Teens
girlfriend,
like going to
Brianna.
parties, so.
We lived in the countryside of Virginia, meaning less big parties. Meaning when there was a big party, it was a huge deal and everyone would go. We lived about 5 to 10 minutes away from this kid's house. I knew where he lived as I was acquainted with him, but not exactly friends. The whole ride
Not a
there, we
good
took
idea
the
to go.
same 2-lane highway type road through the woods, and this kid's house was actually on this road further down. At certain points on this road, there were a few houses on either side, and then it would just go back to being a long, empty highway again.
Okay.
The house was tiny, like a lot of houses around the area, but the party was held outside anyways, since his closest neighbors were relatively far away, and noise wasn't an issue.
So they had to deal with.
Let's get
I'll
it.
skip most of the party
With-
up until the point that
so they
Brianna,
don't have
who was
to
supposed to be
deal
our
with
designated driver, had to suddenly
Your
leave for a small
music
family
is too
emergency.
loud.
Alex
Okay.
said it was fine and that we'd find a ride home. Well, fast forward another few hours and another few drinks, and I could barely even walk straight.
Hey.
I checked my watch, and it was like 2 in the morning. I figured it was time to
Yo,
go.
he is
I started
drunk.
looking for Alex, but I couldn't find him anywhere. In fact, it seemed like everybody I knew had already left.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I could barely
Yeah,
even
no.
think
No,
straight,
thank
but I was
you.
still furious
No,
at the
thank
fact
you.
that Alex could have actually left without me.
Don't
I
talk
used the
to
party
people
host's
you
phone
don't
and dialed
know.
Alex's home number. After 2 tries, I gave up and then realized I shouldn't wake his family up.
Yeah.
So,
Bro.
literally not knowing what else to do,
What?
Kind of friend you go to a party with where he leave and forget about you.
That's not what
Somebody
friends are
else.
supposed to do.
Narrator is toasted. He can't drive home. He don't know nobody else at the party.
Nope.
If I ever go to a party and you drunk and you just can't get a ride home, you don't got cash for Uber, call me before you hitchhike, all right? Oh, you need my cell phone number? All right, it's 73
858 305.
today, I dizzily stepped out.
Yeah, those that audio is like that commercial, that audio here is bound to those audios, those commercials you hear that audio from is bound to play at your local grandmother's house.
Out onto the road and began walking back
Most
home.
likely.
I knew this walk would take
Most
anywhere
likely,
from
who
half an
knows?
hour to an hour in my condition.
Dang.
Maybe after 15 minutes of walking down the road, the slight shine of car headlights on the road was fading in from behind me. Jumping for joy inside, I lifted up my arm and stuck out my thumb.
Why?
As the car neared, it slowed down and came to a
You
stop.
never
right
know
next to
who
me.
is pulling up.
The man driving the 98 Ford Explorer rolled down the window and asked where you headed. I told him my house was just down the road and beyond a right turn, probably slurring my words beyond comprehension.
You know he drunk.
He chuckled and told me to hop in. I thanked him and joyously hopped into the truck.
The worst part is
and I
that
remember
you're drunk.
completely disregarding things the guy was asking me because I was so
And the
close to
person
just passing out.
doesn't take
That's
you
what
home. Yeah,
No.
yeah.
The
It's
memories
best to
of
just
being in
get
that
out the
truck turned to a
car.
fog, as I'm sure I passed out.
You passed out in his car? Oh my gosh, this dude can take him anywhere.
The next thing I remember, I woke up still in the moving truck. The guy looked at me and laughed, but didn't say anything. I looked around
What you
and
laughing
realized
at?
the road we were on wasn't familiar.
Oh no.
I nervously asked, where are we going? He then
Get
said,
done.
so what were you doing out this late anyway?
Answer my
As the
question.
man answered my very
Jinx.
straightforward question with another irrelevant question, the sobering reality of the situation hit me.
I like how as soon as I say answer the question, he says it as well. That's awesome.
You can let me out anywhere, I told
Please.
the man.
You
responded
have no idea
with a
where you
firm
are.
No.
Yeah, just
I
leave.
felt like
Just get out
throwing
the
up as he
car.
said that. No, I really actually felt like I was going to throw up.
Well,
I started
it.
to gag as I felt more and more nauseous by the second.
yeah.
The man took his eyes off the road to look
Yeah,
at me.
please.
And that's when I thought of the perfect distraction.
Yes.
I turned in his direction as I continued to gag, and he started to kind of lean away and slow down the car.
He's just like, you better
He's
not,
like,
you
oh.
better not vomit my car.
He kidnapped some dude. He started freaking barfing. He's like, oh. Dude
He's
next
just
to
like,
him.
you better not vomit my car.
Now it's just starts
Bro, you better
spazzing.
not vomit my car. He's just
My
like,
dude be
bro,
like,
you
oh.
better not vomit my car.
Thankfully, I drank as much as I did because I finally threw up and made a point of doing it all over the man's lap.
Yes.
The man yelled in frustration and stopped the car, and that's when I
Yes.
took it upon myself
Get
to
out
run
the
for my
car.
life into the
Finesse.
woods and duck behind a few bushes.
He hit him with the throw up
The man
finesse.
came following into the woods with a flashlight, and on 2 separate occasions, he shined the light straight over me without noticing. Eventually, I heard his footsteps walk even further into the woods past me. That was when I ran back to his truck, but unfortunately, he was smart enough to lock it.
Oh, come on.
Freak.
By
Why
some
is he out
miracle,
here
I saw
looking?
another car approaching
Yes,
in the
thank
distance,
you.
and I ran
Thank
out into the
you.
middle of the street, waving my arms like a lunatic.
Yes.
The car tried to
They could
avoid
be a
me,
killer,
but I
though.
wouldn't let it. They were forced to stop, and I yelled at them to help me before they came back. Once I told them that I was kidnapped by the man who was driving that Ford Explorer, the driver agreed to give me a lift. Not to
Thank
the police
you.
station or anything, but to my house. I made it back safely where I couldn't thank the driver enough.
Thank you.
I immediately woke up my parents and told them. My dad wanted to know if I got his tag number.
Oh, come on.
And then I felt like punching myself in the face. I failed to get the simplest information from the guy that would have allowed me to actually properly report him.
Dang.
All I knew was that he drove a faded blue 99 Ford Explorer. I made sure to give Alex a piece of my mind, and part of me always held a grudge against him ever since, just for abandoning me at a party without telling me.
When I see you, if I were him, if I saw him at school again, I would just be like, bro, don't ever take me out to another party again. You straight up abandoned me and you almost got me killed. And you almost got me killed. Yeah, if I see you if I were him, if I see that dude at school again, yeah, 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 no, I ain't helping you out at anything. If you go through anything, if you're going through any problems involving your grades, I ain't helping you out.
When I see you at school tomorrow, you getting creamed.
What?
Take that as you will.
I haven't seen him in 4 years now, however, and this was actually the first time I even thought about this incident for almost a year now. As time goes on, even the worst of memories may start to fade.
Yeah.
But after writing this to share with the internet, it's once again fresh in my mind.
What did we learn?
Music.
Don't be friends with someone who abandons you during a party. And call 911 as soon as you get to your house.
Yo, clap that up. Llama
I'm not gonna
Arts
clap.
And Mr. Nightmare, which I learned is the narrator or the.
I'll
the
clap
narrator.
soon,
It's like
I
a
hope.
combo. Mr. Nightmare is dope at the freaking narration. And then Llama Arts just
And
brings
makes it
life.
with great
I wanna
skill.
do one more. All right, let's
Okay,
just do
come
one
on.
more.
Fine.
I don't know how long Spooky Scary Sundays videos are gonna be. This is just the first episode of the series, all right? If y'all want a weekly, Spooky Scary Sundays, like button down there. This last story is called Babysitting Stories Animated.
Okay.
It was during a blizzard in Valley Stream. I was getting paid $250 to watch some couple's kid while they went away for the weekend.
Hey.
His name was Matthew. This took place on the first night, which was a Friday night.
On the
Matthew
first
was already
night?
supposedly asleep while I was in the living room watching a movie. I got a knock at the door
Classic.
Watching.
and looked at the clock. It was close to midnight. There was no way I was opening it. Not even 10 seconds later.
What the heck?
Oh my god!
What?
Could you imagine it being like midnight?
And you
And then
hear
somebody just at your freaking
this?
front door like,
And you hear this?
I heard the sound of 2 or 3 men angrily.
He's gonna get the yep.
10 seconds later. I heard the sound of 2 or 3 men angrily banging on the door, telling me to open up. I felt like
many
my heart
doors
was
is
about
out
to
there?
stop. I took a peek through the blinds, and there was somebody standing right on the other side of the window.
Oh
oh my
what
I
god.
fell back in fear, and after managing to get back on my feet, I ran to the kitchen phone first thing to call
Yeah,
the police.
it's the call 911.
They said because of the weather, it could take a while for an officer to get here. I was told
Boy.
to take the child and hide somewhere until an officer arrived. They wanted to keep me on the line, but I wasn't thinking clearly in the heat of the moment and hung up. However, it wasn't until I ran through the living room that I realized the banging had stopped.
What?
I took a second peek through the living room window.
Thank God.
Nobody was there now.
Oh my gosh, where are they?
I
Oh!
heard the sound of glass
You
shattering
did.
from a few rooms over. My knees started to feel weak
Yeah,
as
just
I realized they
just
had
hide.
just broken the window and were about to
Get the
climb into the
person,
house.
kid, and
I
hide.
had to run
Matt,
and get
go home.
Matthew. I couldn't just leave without him. Of course, when I got upstairs, there was no time left to run back downstairs, as I already heard footsteps and laughter coming from
God.
downstairs.
Oh my
I covered
god.
Matthew's mouth with my hand as I ran with him into his toy closet. A few minutes dragged on to what felt like half an hour as we sat there in the dark closet. Matthew began to squeal as footsteps on the carpet
Yo,
reached the
mouth
outside
up.
of his bedroom door. There was more than one person that came inside.
No.
There weren't many places
No.
to hide in this room.
God.
Oh my gosh.
I was actually reflecting on my whole life, so sure I was gonna die. We heard the sound of a police siren outside, even from in
Oh,
the closet.
thank God.
And then I heard one of the men in the room mutter, "Oh, sh." I opened the door back up as I heard at least 3 pairs of footsteps hurriedly rushing down.
The police got there in
1 minute, possibly.
about a hot 7 seconds. Let that had been Detroit, Michigan. Good luck.
Be there in
You'll
45
be there in about
minutes.
45 minutes.
Stairs.
Good
They
luck.
didn't get far, as the police later found
Have
the
God
footprints in the
mercy on
backyard,
your soul.
leading to our shed. There were 5 men in total, and they were all arrested.
5. Oh, this one is creepy. Why? His name is Maxie. I already know. Guys, that's gonna do it for this week. Spooky Scary
Yeah,
Sunday.
tomorrow I'll
Hopefully
write
some
to
of
the
those
second
stories
part,
will be
to
creepy, so it's
episode
time to go to
2.
bed now. I'm outside the window.
What?
Let me know down in the comments if you guys are cool with the series and slice that like button. Yeah, that's the best indication. Also, give me some suggestions. If you guys got any other scary videos, go to Twitter, okay? This is the only way for me to find it. Hashtag SSS, which is
Spooky Scary Sunday.
Right? First, follow me on Twitter, all right? At Coryxkenshin.
Yep.
At Coryxkenshin, hashtag SSS, and then just leave a link to a scary video that I can react to. And I'll see you thrill seekers in the next episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Give sure to Samurai, slice that like button, subscribe today to join the Samurai. Until next
This is
time.
before he was like, you get a shout out.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me read it. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusted in him. Pausans 348. Amen to that. Anyways, that'll be it for tonight. I hope you guys liked the video. Comment, like, and subscribe. Because, well, every YouTuber says that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, and Susan is no longer CEO of YouTube, which is a huge relief. So yeah, let's just see. Let's just hope. Let's see if the new YouTube CEO will change YouTube for the better or for the worst. So yeah, peace.